So I started in a tiny 50 square foot, maybe 70 square foot stall in Kensington Market. Very humble beginnings. The plan wasn't necessarily to make pupusas, but it kind of just eventually led there. Once I realized that people started liking my food, I did it over and over and over and over again, and I got really ambitious and I thought, why don't I open a real restaurant? And that's what I did. So when I first opened my shop, it wasn't to make pupusas. I was very apprehensive about it because when you're so culturally tied into something, you feel like you're representing your people. There's a lot of pressure to make a good pupusa. The apprehension was so much so that I didn't even want to make them. So the pupusa is the national dish of El Salvador. It is essentially a corn flour tortilla that's been stuffed with traditionally pork, bean, and cheese, and other varieties of that. What makes a good pupusa is the dough recipe and the ratio between the dough and the filling. So first I take the freshly made dough. So typically you have to moisten the dough because it dries up. I put in the pork first, the beans, and then the cheese. I flatten it into like a stuffed tortilla, and then I put oil on the plancha, and then I cook it to order on the flat top grill. I started making pupusas professionally 2 years ago. It's important that people know about it because other countries and preparations have had their spotlight. I think it's El Salvador's turn, pupusas' turn to have their spotlight.